Good afternoon, sports fans. Welcome back to the Jabba the Griffin Power Hour. We have game two of Gacu versus Marcop. Game one, Marcop cleaned up with a CM spam team that Gacu was relatively weak to. So Markop was just able to push his advantage to the end, and even in the face of an Aerodactyl that might normally give that sort of team problems, he was able to keep the key Mons alive that stop it from kind of just double edging to a win. So let's jump into game two. Start off looks favorable right off the bat with Markop with the Zapdos in on the Vappy. I'm really looking forward to seeing my favorite Vappy set at some point in this tour, which is Curse Pass. I think that's a thing I can do. If not, I'm an idiot. But I'm pretty sure that's a thing I've seen to like White Herb Arrow or something like that. Anyway, highly doubtful that's what's happening here. Probably just a standard wish. Pass. Probably not offensive either, so I don't think we're gonna see him stay and predict the baton pass and hydro pump. But anything could happen in this crazy world. He does stay in and Beam does a chunk, so maybe that is actually offensive, because that did a very good amount. And that looks to be some sort of berry, usually, on that. So that's an interesting set. Not specs. Believe it or not, that's not an item that Vaporeon can hold in ADVOU. Crazy, I know. Anyway, he pivots to the Snorlax, gets a curse off, and just booms on the Metagross. So that was an interesting exchange. I've been seeing that a lot these days, where the Lax is just cursing once and booming, but then you often see that on teams that kind of over rely on the Lax in order to deal with the Zapdos. And I mean, I've seen that so many times that I would not be surprised if we see it again. It's just kind of a I don't want to delve into CALLOUS territory and get the words premature and explosion in the same sentence, but that's pretty much what it is. I think people might need to be a little more willing to just hold the boom for a second, pivot out, take the match with something else. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, this does look like a full-on offensive Vaporeon. Unfortunately, with a Slack. Okay. And then it is passed. That's a cool set. I really like that. That's pretty awesome. We'll see if it actually accomplishes anything, but it's neat. And now you have the the +1 Magneton, and Gaku did not predict the Claydol switch, so it was pretty much all for naught. He'll stay in, he'll HP, then he'll get EQ down. That would have been a great spot to predict, but also not really, because Marcop can just go lax there if he wants. And here is a Ninjask. I don't think we've seen a lot of these this tournament. Looks like Sublietchi. Obviously, when you're talking about Sublietchi in sand, sometimes the numbers get a little thrown off. So I'm not sure we're gonna see if he can even kind of sub into range. Yeah, this is gonna be really awkward. I think your HP numbers need to be correct. Oh, and he just gets roared out anyway. Yeah, I think he would have been fine. I don't think he would have died there, but it would have been hilarious if he just subbed down to his death. But anyway, that's Roar Zap. Not something we've seen a lot this tournament, especially in the lead spot. But it was able to successfully catch the Ninjask. Oh, it would have died. He didn't even need to roar. It was gonna die to the sand anyway. when he started summing down, I was like, God, I fucking hope not, because that's gonna be one of the most embarrassing things that happened to him in this tournament. That's probably one of the most embarrassing ways you can exit Callous Invitational by not properly calking the Chase HP. Okay, I'm done. Marcop wins. Good games. I'll see you next time.